Okay, live.
Oh, we're live?
Yep.
Coming
Wait,
at you.
I don't have the hat on.
I'm not in character yet. Oh, I need to put you on Do Not Disturb.
It's a good ringtone, though.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Jared's back.
Yeah, I am
Back.
lazily cooking food.
What are you making?
Just heating up pizza.
Did you heat up enough for all of us?
No.
Pizza is the traditional game.
Get your own.
We could rotate ordering pizza for everyone.
Well,
it's like $100
it's like
each.
Totino.
Drive it to
Yeah.
Birmingham.
It's like Totino's, like dollar free for pizza.
No. I'm totally game for this. Like, we're getting all of our addresses.
I will.
Like, at the beginning of each game, we each send everyone like shitty small pizzas from their place.
See, I'll give you $1. I'll PayPal you $1, and you can go buy your own Totino's pizza.
That works too.
Or how about this? How about we just schedule that we all eat or drink the same thing for an individual game? Like next week's game, we all have to drink, like, I don't know, Bud Light or some shit like that. You know?
No, fuck that.
Nope.
Bud Light.
Well, usually everybody
already
brings their own
playing.
six-pack,
It doesn't
and
have
it's
to
a
be that.
mix-up.
Oreo cookies. I don't care.
Baby carrots.
Juji fruits.
Banana.
I will lie and tell you I'm eating these things. I'll just be eating pizza the whole time, though.
When are you gonna get a camera?
Never.
One day.
Is that a better answer? One day.
One day.
I know how to get my hat to stay on now.
Gummy bears.
Hero Lab is up.
What are we
Combat
doing?
Manager
It's
is
been 3
up.
weeks.
Yeah, what happened? You went to go check out Ishiru's treasure map. He said he had a map of some long forgotten pirate booty buried somewhere on Smuggler's Shiv. You traveled for what, 2 days? 2 days southeast?
It was a day there. Well, it was a day and a half there, and we spent half a day there, and then we did it the entire way back, I think, in like a day. I think.
And the instructions on where to dig were archaic and untrustworthy. And so you spent, about 4 hours digging and gave up. The good thing you got out of this is you managed to make a semi-permanent camp farther south on the island. And you're considering moving everyone there.
I thought we'd already decided, or do we have to?
No, we pretty much already decided. We just hadn't told the camp yet.
Yeah, you guys are going to have to convince everybody that that's a good idea.
Right. They have fuck. There's a joke. I forgot the word. Shit.
Good one.
Yeah, thank you. A real humdinger.
Okay, hat secured. It's taped to my head now.
Looks like a little bow.
It's a hat. It's a tiny, tiny top hat.
Well, now I've got to find a hat.
Because my character's got class and charisma.
He's
So
got
he
class.
wears a tiny hat.
Okay, so you travel the whole day there. No encounters, nothing random or exciting happens. And you also notice that you've started to get somewhat used to this place. It's not quite as exhausting to be marching through the jungle in the daytime because it gets hot, it gets sticky, there's bugs everywhere. And after you've been here for like a week and a half, you're starting to get used to it. I don't know how comfortable that makes you.
I'm a
Well, I
soul.
guess we're just gonna use the temperature or whatever. I don't think Talgon doesn't give much thought to it at all.
Rhett's room is pretty used to hot temperature, so.
I think you maintain your own environment inside your armor.
Well,
What?
I mean, he's Shantae or however the fuck you pronounce that.
Always
yeah.
hot and humid in the armor, baby.
Wait, is he not?
Well, it
human?
is.
Have you ever seen his face?
Oh God, I just realized
No,
we haven't.
I am human. Just version. I'm a desert person.
He
pretty
takes
much.
off his helmet and there's a piece of paper that says human on it.
Believe me, guys. There's no reason I always wear the helmet or anything.
I didn't know if maybe he was like
This entire thing has been a ruse.
something. I don't know.
Plot
We've been
twist.
rused.
I'm the bad guy.
Betrayal on the high seas.
I was the betrayer on the high seas.
We need more art of Retstrom.
Camp is doing rather well. Jask has taken it upon himself to maintain law and order. He is making sure everyone is productive, and they seem to be. Sasha and Jask have taken over the whole food production train. Sasha is out hunting. Jask is processing things. Ishiru is still doing his like guard duty, defending duty, making sure that none of the alarms and booby traps he set around the camps are being destroyed by wildlife or that they're already set. Eris is still sick, but that's her problem, not really anybody
Is she getting
else's.
better at all?
No, she's not getting any better. I mean, you're taking a selfie.
I'm taking a picture of the hat.
You don't expect her to get better anytime soon. Like, that's just your professional medical opinion. There's not really anything
If I would
you
have
can
cast,
do.
knowing the knowledge that I know, I remember I switched out for lesser restoration. I'm pretty sure, remember correctly. Would that help her?
You need some remove disease powers.
Remove disease. I need to check to see if that is even an option for me at this level. No. Next level, I'll have that.
Let me go kill some more chocolate
level
lizards.
while
I'll be
I've
ready
been
to
on
go.
the island, Have I?
Hmm?
I haven't leveled since we've been on the island, have I?
Heck no.
Okay.
I have. 1 to 3.
But her being sick hasn't really completely kept her from contributing. She is, because she's up all night anyway, she is doing her job keeping watches and on also a guard duty. But you do know that everyone is substantially relieved when you make it back alive in one piece. And you can kind of tell that other than Jask, everyone has gotten a little spooked by you be leaving.
We're back, guys. Sorry we took so long.
We walk into a betting pool of what do you think they're gonna make it back or not?
Yeah. Gaelic, as soon as you step into view, he does a long snap. What do you call it when you flick your fingers? Is that a snap? You know what I'm talking about. One of those.
That's snap, of course.
And
when you
Jask
flick your
grins
fingers.
and laughs.
I approach start checking with them to see how everything is going.
The first person that runs up is Ishiru. He knew you were going on this treasure hunt. He runs up and he's looking for sacks and trunks and some kind of haul of treasure. And he says,
Nope.
I hope your mission proved to be of great success.
It was not of great
We
success.
did not find treasure. We dug for several hours around the area that it was supposed to be. Didn't have luck. What we did manage to do was find another more fortified position for a better campsite. About a day's march from here.
They look at each other a little surprised. And Jask and Sasha, they come up and they say, "This well, tell me more about it. What is it?"
It's near water, near some fresh water, because there was a river nearby. It has a fortified cliff wall, and good visibility all around, and it's much more secure than being on the beach. A little bit more defensible. And plus it moves more towards the central mass of the island, so we can explore a little bit more, hopefully finding We could check out the treasure place again. We saw some weird structures you might want to check out. All sorts of stuff that might be valuable to helping us get off the island.
Yeah, there's nothing much of value over in this corner. We need to be looking for better resources so we can escape from here.
You must build additional pylons. I want you guys to make a diplomacy check, but add your survival bonuses to it as well.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Well, my diplomacy is already really high. So.
And that's with all my oh, +3.
You're very good at what he said.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I mistyped it.
All right.
Hold up.
Tygon, this is all you.
Dano.
Ooh.
I have a
Should have been
I rolled a
much better.
2, I have a -1, then a +1 survival, so it's going to be a 2 total. Oh well.
Okay.
I'm not very convincing.
Oh, but we've got Durhood here.
Are you sure I can't use a perception check?
Durhood, what's your diplomacy bonus?
Her diplomacy is +30.
She has
sounds
no
about
ranks
right.
in it. And her charisma's 10. So her survival bonus is 3. Hey!
Natural 20. Durd saving the day.
All right. Sasha says that if there's fresh water nearby, that's a good enough reason to move anyway. We haven't been attacked. I don't think there's anything we need to defend against. I think Ishir is wasting his time. But fresh water, less bucket trips for me.
Everyone else on the same page?
Ishir doesn't really care. Jask, whatever you say, boss. Eris is... She doesn't want to travel, but she's willing to go with you. And she does bring up a point. Sasha and Jask have gotten a lot of food over the past couple days.
Oh,
They've been netting about 2 days worth every day. So
Tight.
that's why Jask is starting to process things. They're starting to try and cure some meat. The problem is, if they want to move the camp, it will probably take 2 trips, which isn't a big problem. It's just something to be aware of.
I don't think you realize how ripped we are.
It's not the amount of weight, it's the amount of things.
I can carry them.
Like, I believe you could pick up a football field. You just have to stack it up in your arms.
Yeah, I'll just stack them. I'll be one of those cup stacking masters.
What's your dexterity check? How many stacks of toilet paper can you carry? They weigh nothing.
What's my next?
Make a dexterity check. See how much you can carry. A dexterity and a strength check together.
I mean, you pass the strength tech. They're just toilet paper rolls.
Make a dexterity check, Jared.
How many can you carry without dropping one? A lot of them.
A lot.
But yeah,
First
you
I make a
understand.
sled,
You understand why this isn't just you
Fine.
can't up and do it.
Yeah, I mean, I get you.
And that's not an issue. It's not something that's insurmountable. And in fact, it would probably only take half of you coming back to get the rest of the things. But how much time do you have? Is that
I think that's really all we have.
The only thing we have.
as far as resources go? You're good.
Okay, let's do it.
Cheers. All right. You spend the rest of that day basically packing up as much as you can.
And can we make survival checks to choose, like, okay, we can leave this because we'll be able to make it again there really easily? And
Yeah, you know how to do that just anyway. You don't need
Yeah.
to make a skill check about it. You
because as much as we can leave behind that we don't need to bring with us, we should leave behind so we can Right.
Well, yeah, it's like, should I take all of the heavy things and the second trip only the light things, or maybe 50-50? I think we'd make the 50-50.
I have a question. How far is the new camp from the ocean?
From the ocean, about
It's
A tile.
so yeah, it's each one of these
One
X's
tile.
is about an hour of travel at the worst.
Because I'm guessing a lot of the food that we got was from fishing, and now that we're an hour
No, it
inland,
wasn't.
Yeah.
They were hunting
mostly hunting.
goats.
There was a
so
lot
they
of
were
fishing.
hunting also. Okay,
There was-
so
and you got a bunch of edible seaweed and stuff. Lots
Wow.
of foraging, and yeah, you've hunted goats occasionally, as well as giant rats.
all right. As long as the odds of
There's a
getting
river.
food for the day is about the same. I don't want to move away from the
Yeah.
ocean if it means it's
We're
harder to
moving
get.
to where there's a river, and we're about 45 minutes away from the ocean. So I think we're fine.
All right.
I think we'll actually have more options because we'll be close to a river.
Yeah, freshwater fish. Yay.
Sounds good to me. Okay. I can't think of any obvious reasons why it's a terrible idea that you would realize.
Because we're dumb.
Well, yeah. I mean, dumb helps.
Sentimental reasons. I miss the old camp.
That's where the ancient evil lives, but you don't know that.
All right. So because you built up so much food reserves and that you're making a net positive on food, as long as you don't change what your allies are doing every day, until you run out of resources, because this is also a resource management game, you will not have to worry about food anymore. That is a non-issue. This place has proven to be bountiful.
Yeah. I don't think we plan on changing anybody up. At least not majorly. So do we need to make any checks and or just scratch 2 days off? We moved everything.
All right, you scratch 1 day off, and you're going to be packing up the camp. You basically want to spend a whole day doing that. And everybody has a tearful farewell to where you washed up on the beach. Gaelic.
Goodbye, Genevieve.
Gaelic, yeah, he pours one out for the Genevieve.
We never did explore that little left area.
And things.
Turns out that's where rescue was.
All right, you guys get your convoy together. You're in a pretty good marching order, no problem. And also, hold on, I didn't mean to move here. Let's move back before.
I don't recall a giant crab.
We saw it in the distance, like a huge, like ginormous crab in the distance.
Okay. I'm gonna say
okay.
coming back, you would know to. So if you start at the new camp and work your way back, once you get to this tile, you could avoid climbing altogether if you head left into this new
And we
one.
figured this out over multiple trips.
And then this one. And then you realize that that's a flat path, that you could get all the way to your new one without having to deal with any cliff climbing.
Yay! Yeah, let's do it.
We're already at hindsight.
Well, I mean, you've traveled it a couple of times.
I was
Okay,
jokes.
you get to here, and everybody make a perception check.
Ah, crap. I am imperceptive.
Perception plus survival or just perception?
Just percepting.
Oh my god.
I'm mildly perceptive.
Man, Durhood's saving the day.
It's very perceptive.
Hold up. I haven't done mine yet because I keep mistyping it. There we go.
Not very
I'm
perceptive.
absorbed in the scenery.
Well, you guys are really nice. You're making sure that everybody else is avoiding, natural pitfalls, and that people are moving along, that Eris isn't getting left behind. But, Durhood's a gruff son of a bitch and doesn't feel social whatsoever. And he sees up, when you're taking like a minor break to make sure everybody's still together, you're also moving substantially slower than you ought to. You're probably going to lose that hour you had last time around. Durhood sees a big dark mass up in a tree about 20 feet up that is mighty suspicious. And when everybody gets a good look at it, you can tell that it is some kind of dead animal.
Could I do like an Arcana
lookout.
or religion check to determine what it is?
No.
Be on the lookout for what killed it.
Nature, survival, or perception sounds good though.
I'll do survival.
I'll do nature.
Well, I don't think we see it.
Survival.
Are we aware of it now?
It has been pointed out to you, yes.
Okay.
Nature. You said nature, survival, or what?
I'm going to say everyone should not be near that tree.
Just perception.
Oh, perception over.
The rest of our group. Maybe give that tree a little clearance.
Exact same thing.
No.
Perception.
You don't have any clue what it is, but it is it's
I'm just a low roller today.
low rolling. Redstone, you think it's one of these giant rats because you've eaten a couple of those the past few days, but it shouldn't be up in a tree that high, and it's definitely not alive.
Maybe the giant rat was eaten by a giant cat.
That's my thoughts. It was a giant. It was a big cat.
Like leopards climb trees,
Or maybe it's our tiger friend that we haven't seen in many adventures.
I've been here all along.
Or maybe it was hungry.
Nero.
Maybe it's Nero.
This is.
I'm
spooked.
I tell people that we need to push on beyond this because we're probably in its territory. We won't be in its territory at a new campsite.
Maybe.
I'm gonna take up the rear.
Okay.
I'll have my bow and arrow as ready as I can, anyway.
All right. You cautiously and as quickly as possible GTFO.
Yep.
And you are jumped by the campsite.
Yay.
We get to the campsite or we jumped by it?
You're jumped by it. It surprises you. Here it is. You made it alive. What a surprise.
I don't remember being here.
All right.
And we point out, and the river's here. Here's the bathroom. We're gonna make campfire here. That way, in about 45 minutes at the beach. If you make these smoke signals, it'll call room service. And
seriously, the restrooms over there. The restrooms over there for real. Don't get confused.
Once you get here and people start, unloading, because you've already set up a pretty rudimentary camp. Like the first thing that anyone does is Sasha runs to the river and starts to wash her face off, and she's just like, hygiene. I can't wait.
We set up camp and we take watch.
Okay.
Are there?
Yeah.
Are there ye old water heaters?
Ye old. I think they're all solar.
I mean, yeah.
Where you run with the black bag that picks up air and it heats up and it plays the sonic.
I made that video.
I'm referring to you.
That was a good video.
That's a good
Thank you.
video. Yeah, you make camp and everything's cool. Ishiro tries to put together some traps and things. There's some more basically cans on lines. It's not anything he can do quickly. It's not anything that's going to be super competent. You guys have some dinner, and things are exciting. Okay. Kenneth, give me a perception check.
Ooh.
All right.
Signaling out people. Is this because he's on first watch?
Hey, an okay roll. I perceive some things.
All right. So this is once you set up the camp and everything's going great. During your watch of this new place, you hear jungle sounds all the time, and it's basically turned into a background drone at this point.
Sure.
You can tune out most of the jungle noises.
Right.
But you hear what sounds to be relatively close noises overhead. And remember, this camp it's near the edge of a river, but it's still very close to the jungle.
So, is there a canopy directly overhead?
Yes. And there is something moving around up in there that's making it's not. It doesn't seem like it's trying to be careful, and there's a lot of it. It seems like lots of relatively ambiguously sized noises. There's a lot of creatures of some type moving around in the jungle over your heads.
Okay, one
When
by
is this?
one, very stealthily, I'm going to nudge each person awake with my toe. I'll be like, "Hey, Redstrom," nudge him with a toe.
Does there a roll need to happen there, or can I just be awake now?
Make a stealth check.
All right.
Don't just- Oh wow! About to say he gets a one, just kicks me in the fucking head.
Are you a freaking genius?
I'm pretty stealthy, yeah.
Is that roll to wake us all up?
That's yes. He creeps along and shakes everybody awake.
Can we all do a perception check now, see if we can't figure it out?
Do nature. You all hear the noises. You don't know necessarily what they are.
We all roll nature,
Yeah, nature would be good.
knowledge, nature. Yeah.
This is where druids would solve this scenario.
I'm like,
Ah.
what? Well, I was having
The
a
gnome
dream.
knows nothing.
I was having a fucking dream.
What?
I was
What?
off this
Kick me.
island and once a beautiful woman. There's fountain of beer. What?
I think I could infer his wanting me to be quiet to mean something is wrong.
You hear the noises and you start to hear some vocalizations mixed up in it, and it appears to be a whole bunch of monkeys.
Oh,
And moments later, like a half dozen or so monkeys just kind of descend the trees in various places. They're obviously trying to be sneaky at this point, but it's pretty obvious. And they start just kind of rifling through things and tearing shit up just nonchalantly.
I see this now, right? I'm aware of this,
Yeah,
even though I rolled a one.
You're aware of this,
I
I have speak with animals.
yeah.
I think I still have that. I think that's just an ability I have as a gnome. I think.
Yes,
I have that on here somewhere.
You do have that as a gnome power.
Okay. Yeah, I just want to do speak with animals and be like, hey, that's our stuff. Come on, man. What's going on? We're chill. We're cool.
Be cool, monkeys. Be cool.
I'm getting ready to stand up at a moment's notice.
Yeah, Tygon meanwhile starts eek ook ooking. Please give me a diplomacy check, which you're amazing at.
Haven't been so far today, so come on. Let me make sure this is right. Diplomacy. Yeah?
Woo!
Noise.
So, these things immediately get really interested in Tygon and start crawling all over you.
And I'm like talking to them. I'm like having a conversation. Ooh,
But he's so tiny.
Yeah, they're tiny.
No, he's so tiny. Tygon's tiny.
I'm small too, so they just think I'm another monkey.
Yeah, you're just
Very
a bigger monkey. Can you
I
understand?
mean, no, I'm still pretty small.
Can you understand what they're saying? I think you can.
Yeah, with speak with animals, we can have a two-way conversation.
Okay. They are super curious. I mean, you can imagine how curious a monkey would be. And they're just like, what is this? Who are you? What's going on? Lots of poking and prodding. They're pulling on your ears. They're pulling on your beard. They're smelling your armpits and things. And they're also just taking your stuff off of your person. Like with no respect for personal space whatsoever. But you can tell they don't seem hostile. They just want to dig up stuff.
Laura, I in English and comment be like, "Hey guys, this is cool, chill," and then I go back to them and I just be
Wait,
like,
what'd you say?
"Hey, no, we're strangers in this island. We can help each other. Let's help each other. Let's be friends. Let's be friends."
They don't stop what they're doing and listen to you. They're still rifling through your things and stuff, and they're just like, "Ooh, what's it got? Ooh, what's it got? Ooh, what is this?"
I'm gonna try to keep the monkeys away from my stuff. Without
like,
hurting them. I won't hurt them. I'm just like, no.
Put down.
But they're pulling out like your vials of alchemist fires, and it's getting dangerous. Your loose.
I'm trying to stop them speaking their language.
I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to. Are the monkeys near me by any chance?
I mean, they can be if you want to be. This is a small camp. You guys are all relatively close to each other.
It's like if they get near me, I'm gonna like make an intimidate check on them.
Yeah, I'm defending the stuff. Not violently. I'm just like, no, not yours. No.
I'm telling them all this
Bad
stuff.
monkey.
Hey, that's our stuff. Would you like us stealing your stuff? I'm just trying to communicate with a monkey as best as I can.
I'm trying
with
to
my high
facilitate
charisma.
that, but I also know what my shit taken.
I have a pretty high charisma. I personally, out of character,
But they're monkeys. I don't think they
in
really care about your
person,
charisma. They're monkeys.
You have high charisma, and I can speak their language, and I'm stopping them.
They don't really have a language per se.
Tell them to worship us.
I can communicate with them.
You can communicate with them, whether or not
them
they
to
have
worship
concept
us.
of ownership and.
We are gods. Worship us.
But they
You know what I mean.
But yeah, they just rifle through your things. Give me, Tygon, a dexterity check.
Oh, the thing I'm best at. Sure. Just a straight dexterity check,
Yeah.
nothing else. Oh God, please
Well,
pray
I
I
mean,
roll.
sleight of hand if you're better at that.
Could I assist
No.
him in this endeavor?
Yes.
What do I roll?
Dexterity check or sleight of hand.
Okay.
My dex is +3. Is yours any better?
-1 is my dex. So
Oh, sleight of hand.
Sergio.
That's my help.
Nope. Okay, he's got it. He's got this.
Okay.
I'm helping.
Yeah, and you're batting them down, trying to keep them from actually getting into any of your stuff. No big deal. The thing that does, like, one of them just offhandedly pulls out what you recognize quickly because you have them in their special little bag, is your alchemist fires, and just kind of tosses it aside nonchalantly. You try and stop it, but you can't get to it in time. Kenneth is freaking angel hands and catches it before it hits the ground. But the monkeys kind of freak out by you guys reacting to this because there was probably a big communal gasp from the group. And they start to scamper.
All right.
And spread out everywhere. Some of them with fistfuls of stuff, unless you want to try and talk them back into coming back.
I would say, hey, leave our stuff here in monkey.
Okay.
That's my monkey impression. Congratulations, you heard it here first.
We've earned
That's
it.
pretty good. I speak it. Hey, don't take our shit. Mine. Ours. Do I roll another diplomacy?
Nah, you don't have to. They just like, oh, ooh, that looks good.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, my wife just made me hot chocolate, and it's like whipped cream and
That looks
like
fantastic.
syrup on top. Holy crap! I can't drink it. I gotta take a picture of it.
The monkeys stop where they're going. And they turn around and they look kind of sheepish. And they just drop the things they have and they scamper back up into the jungle.
That was interesting.
Well, enough of that monkey business.
Hey, you've been waiting to say that the whole time.
I have, yeah.
Point for Jared.
I tidy everything back up.
And they pretty much
Check and see
ruined.
if
They ruined the count.
well,
They
we
didn't
barely
ruin it structural. They just made a big mess.
Is everyone awake at this point?
Worst things could have happened.
Yeah.
How long is it going to take to fix? Like,
I don't know, probably about an hour or two. Plus, you need some daylight because this happened.
that's true.
Some nonchalant point of the night.
All right.
I use my wayfinder to make light,
Okay.
so that help us clean it up a little bit.
Okay. You guys clean up the camp. Midnight problems.
Oh, I also, since it's the middle of the night, I can do this. I'm gonna go back to sleep and recover my spells. I'm also gonna do dancing lights.
That's
So I
not
have
how,
dancing lights.
you're not going to recover any spells you spend at this point.
Well, that's just a spell-like ability, and I don't really ever use it.
Well, what?
So I'm gonna go ahead and do
Which
dancing light.
which shift did I have watching? Was this like really late at night? I guess.
It was pretty late.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use my light and my wayfinder, and I'm gonna cast dancing lights. So there's plenty of light.
Plenty of light.
We can clean up the camp,
All right.
and then we all go back to sleep.
You guys clean up the camp. Morning comes. Welcome to being fatigued today.
We could have slept in.
Yeah.
Not really.
So what does that mean, fatigue? Do we just get -1 on everything?
It means we're probably going to spend today just kind of chilling.
Gonna break in your new camp.
We might go a little bit, but
Fatigued is
What?
you cannot run, you cannot charge, -2 on strength and dex.
and that's why I love me charge. I love charging.
Well, not everyone needs to go get the rest of the gear. You said it would just take a few of us, right?
Yeah.
I asked for volunteers. Who wants
okay.
to go help get the rest of the tent? Could
I
we
mean-
leave?
I could go.
Could we just the adventurers go get the rest of it, or do we need some of the other people to come as well?
I think. Well, there's 9 of you total, so I think 4 of you could handle it. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I asked the people if they are going to be fine on their own for like a day. I guess.
2 days. It's a day there and a day back.
Also, is everyone fatigued? Everyone in the group,
Yes.
even the
Ooh.
NPC.
Well, I mean, they help clean up camp, I guess, because they're nice people.
Wait, is it going to be a day there and a day back, or a day there, day packing, and then a day back?
No, just a day there and a day back. You got everything ready to go.
I mean,
I know.
I'm good with it.
Well, I mean, all right.
If they're all good here on their own,
It's just everyone's fatigued. That's not great.
I go to each of them individually, or I get everyone together as a group and see what everyone thinks.
I
You
consider
wanna rest
this.
here for a day, or do you want to go back and get our shit?
This is like a rainy day in Persona 4.
I want to go back.
Well,
and stuff.
you judge that as long as you don't get in any kind of combat situations, then traveling while fatigued isn't the worst thing in the world, as long as you're able to rest again. If you can't rest for some reason, then you'll start the next day exhausted, and that's when things start to get serious.
Oh no!
I say, well, no. Does Shasha, Jask, Ishuru, Gaelic, or Ares, do they have any problems with us getting the stuff, or do they want us to stay?
They don't have particularly strong opinions. Sasha seems to like this camp a lot. She wouldn't mind staying here. She's pretty anxious to see what kind of new treasures she can hunt up here. Jask is the most friendly and helpful person out of the whole group, and he will absolutely, in all cases, defer to your best judgment. But as far as soliciting advice, he's just like, it matters not to me. I'll go with the rest of us to get what we need. Whatever you think is the most wisest choice of our time. It seems that we have so much to spare. Eris doesn't want to do anything. She doesn't care if you go or not. She just wants to stop moving. Gaelic is also not really keen on traveling anymore on his own, so he's fine with you leaving. Uh,
Well, I might just be thinking fatigue's more. I don't know. I am worried about the exhausted, but
Let's
that's
just go.
probably not going to be a real thing. Yeah, let's just go.
We'll probably be fine. It's just
Probably,
hot.
yeah.
We'll probably be fine. Let's do it.
Mhm.
yeah.
Test our luck.
Yeah.
Do it.
I'm going to get my pizza, so you guys do whatever. But I'm just going to go.
Okay. All right, so we start heading back. And
Okay, now who's heading back? Just the three of us,
Four
or
of you.
four?
The four of us.
there's the
Four
dirt
of
hood.
us. Okay.
You get back over to here, and you've started to get familiar with this area, and you know you're going to pass by that what you think might be danger zone again. Is there any way you want to mitigate that, or do you just want to be careful and move quickly?
Be careful and move quickly.
Okay. You pass by where this thing was stuck up in the trees, and you note that it has fallen and is crumpled on the floor under the jungle tree that was supporting it up by a bunch of vines and things. So you could get a better look at it if you wanted to.
Can I?
Hmm.
Can I stealthily perceive it to get a better look at it?
Yeah, absolutely. Make a stealth check and then make a perception check. I mean, perception is modified by how far away you are from something, so.
While he's doing that, I want to look for tracks.
Hey, I'm able to pretty stealthy cutting up to it, and then perceive it.
Okay. It is what appears to be the body of a goat. Which
Okay.
absolutely could not have gotten up that far in a tree on its own.
I don't know. Have you seen those goats climb mountains?
Those are mountain goats. This is a jungle goat.
I'm looking for tracks.
Make a survival check.
All right.
There's all kinds of animal tracks, but nothing a large predator or anything like that would see it. The biggest kind of track you see is maybe like a snake track, but not something big enough to have lifted this thing off the ground.
So there's a big predator somewhere here that hasn't been here in a while.
Tygon,
Or maybe a giant bird,
Oh, that's a good thought.
like a pterodactyl.
Yeah, like that we've already seen.
The goat appears to be shriveled up.
So it's been there for a while.
Make a heal.
Vampire pterodactyl.
Make a heal.
Yeah. Or knowledge nature. Or survival. Any of these things.
1d20 plus. So, heal, survival, or knowledge nature.
Yeah.
My heal and survival are both +3. Knowledge nature would just be straight d20.
It's almost like it's been mummified somewhat. It's desiccated. But
So it's been there for a while.
well, no, you don't think so. Because that wouldn't happen in a jungle.
So, a vampire.
It does have a very suspicious kind of neck wounds under its jaw.
Vampire bat or actual vampire, I wonder, though.
I mean, those aren't questions I can answer.
Lovely.
It does look like something like very with a big, like bigger than human jaw, like clamped onto its neck.
Vampire pterodactyl, I'm telling you.
Vampire
Vampire
pterodactyl.
pterodactyl. I watched us along to keep moving along, so we got to get to camp, got to pack it up, got to get back.
Gotta back it up. Gotta get back. All right, so let me roll some more dice here. Back to camp. You make it safe. You want to rest here. You need to recover because you've been traveling all day. You're all fatigued, which could be bad news. You guys take your watches, and you're all able to rest.
Good.
Everything's packed up.
Let's get home.
Let's go back. Now we're all no longer fatigued.
There's a very cool swarm of flies and maggots along that big donkey rat corpse.
When we get back to camp, I want to pull Jask aside since he's a cleric, right?
Jask is a cleric, yes.
I want to pull him aside.
Okay.
And I also want to make a knowledge arcana, see if I know something that would do that arcana-wise or religion-wise.
Okay.
Those are both the same roll for me, 1d4. Like 1d20 plus 4.
Okay. That's such an open-ended question. Vampires sound good, but also natural blood-sucking blood-sucking animals. It could have been a giant spider. They drain fluids. There wasn't any webs or anything like that. Could have
So
been
back to vampire pterodactyl. Okay.
vampire pterodactyl sounds like your best theory that connects all the dots at this point.
Okay, lovely.
It could have been.
Thank you.
It could have been. If you want a stretch, it could have been like an anaconda or something dragged it up in the tree and just kind of like. Well, it could have just like squeezed it and there was like a weak spot in its neck or something and it just blew all the blood out. That's reasonable, right?
Yeah, no. Okay, I'm good. I don't tell anybody anything. I just kind of checked everything, make sure everything's okay that I can.
So you pull Jask aside and you're like, I'm gonna think about something real hard, and he's like, okay, and you're like, I'm done. Okay.
So is everyone at camp fine?
Everybody at camp is doing all right. Let me roll some dice for them. Got so many dice to roll here. All right, so yeah,
I'm back.
Gaelic likes this camp a lot better. Actually, everybody seems to be doing a little better
Lovely.
here. Not really sure why. Sasha seems to be the most survivalist, and she's just kind of like, you guys did a good job in such a hurry.
No,
Hey.
we don't, girl.
Did anybody think to leave a message at our old camp in case someone
Nope.
stops by?
Nope.
Yes. I just wasn't here at the time. It's totally a thing I did.
Oh yeah, I think you did. Yeah.
I didn't even realize he walked away, but yeah, no, that's something he totally would have done.
He went to go get his pizza.
That's, yeah.
He's like, well, that's a shame.
Oh. I'm sure that you even said words to point that out somehow.
All right.
No, he really didn't say anything. That.
I'm just trying to make him brook on it, alright? We're
We're
on the same side here.
Mouthful of pizza.
Could have given a hint that we should have left a note. Gosh.
What else is going on? Yeah, you've lost a couple of days worth of food just for spending time packing up camp, moving camp, and setting up new camp. But that's fine. You've still got so much food left over that that's not really an issue. And you've got a new base camp here now.
Great. So we rest tonight again.
We'll rest
Get some
tonight
sleep.
again and start up.
And then want to go to the nearest structures?
Yeah. It's high time we started checking everything else out.
Yeah.
Um.
No more wasting time.
Okay.
Next morning, we instruct them that there's some structures just a few hours away. We think.
So what kind?
We
Wait a
want to go
minute.
check
Whoa!
those
Everybody
out.
gets real quiet. What do you mean structures?
Well,
Why?
we aren't sure. That's what we need to go check out. Well, they're about half a day away. We saw them when we were up on the top of the hill.
Okay, looks like you mean someplace with plumbing.
We don't
Probably
know.
not.
Probably not. So we're gonna go check those out, and then we'll come back. Max 4 days. Hopefully a lot less.
4 days. Hocus pocus.
It should be a whole lot less than that. I'm just being conservative. Hopefully a day or two. But don't get worried unless it's been like 4 or 5.
Then start to panic.
Then
Yeah,
Well, don't do that.
Then just kill yourselves because we're all dead.
Yeah,
No, I'm
might
just
as well.
I don't say that out loud.
All right. So
You exist as narrative devices.
do you want to change up anybody's camp roles, or is everybody happy with where they're at?
I'm happy with everyone's at. Sasha's
Yeah.
hunting. Jaska's preparing the food. Ishuru is defending and guarding. Gaelic is keeping everyone's morale up and making camp look pretty, I guess, to do that. I don't know what he's doing.
He's giving it a touch of home.
And Ares is guarding / getting better. Right? That's
Yeah.
where they're all at right now, I think.
That's where everyone is right now.
Yeah.
And just so you're aware of what their dispositions are now that you moved the camp, Jask and Ishiru are like, they are friendly. They are as helpful as they can be. Everybody else is, they've kind of assumed or like let you take this leadership role, but they definitely, if they were passionately, or if they felt like you were going to make a wrong decision, not
They would say so.
like they would call you out on it. They're not necessarily. I don't want to say disloyal, but they're still at a point where if you offended them, they would just be like, "Well, I'm out. Peace, guys."
I want to make sure that they know that it's important that if they have a problem with me, that they tell me so that we can work through this as a team. We need to be working as a team to survive this land.
This savage land.
together. Tell me if you have a problem with me. I need that feedback.
Yeah, they're still at the point where if they had a problem, they would probably just be like, "Well, you're a chump. I got 2-weapon fighting right here, so bye." So cool.
So let's head to those structures.
Let's embark. What route do you going to take?
So I was
Safe
thinking
one?
about. Well, because is that a cliffside going down on the left right there, or is it going up?
It's going down. You have the high ground.
We're gonna
then
have
we
to
can't
cross
leave.
over eventually.
We have the high ground.
It's over.
Well, then go. That's good. I want to kind of
So-
follow that cliff for a while.
Like
It's
Yeah,
so-
we don't need to crawl
So
down.
structures.
downriver.
Yeah, but
Downriver
mainly
south?
not as much on the river as much as on following that cliffside.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So we can see down to the coast. I'm guessing.
So you wanna move like that?
I don't know. I can't see that square, so I don't know if that's cliffside or not.
All you can do is go that direction and see what happens.
I want to follow on top of the cliffside. Yes.
Okay, you're committed to not having climbed down yet. That
Yeah.
Yeah, I
is-
agree with that.
that is fine. All right, boop. Moving through jungle, deep dark jungle.
Stay on the cliffside. One more tile. Stay up on the cliffside. Unless something happens. I'm hoping we either see a path down, or we get a better view, or something. Stay on the cliffside. One more tile.
All right. Some things happen.
Oh, lovely.
All right, hold on a second. Let me figure out what these things are that happen. Oh man, there's so many things that can happen. Okay, you guys need to make a perception check.
I haven't rolled above a 10 this entire fucking.
nothing. Once again.
Don't forget Durhard's perception.
Durhard has perception?
Maybe, I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna set this up because you guys are gonna get jumped by a critter.
Is that another Pikachu? Or is that a vampire jaguar?
It's a Vagwire.
The Vagwire?
Who unironically pronounces it Jaguar? Like, that's the dumbest fucking thing.
Jaguar?
Jaguar.
God hates Jaguars.
Oh, terrible.
Alright, you guys feel free to arrange yourselves however you want on this stretch of map.
I was in front.
I'm going to be all the way over here away from the encounter. I'm just going to keep going. I think we should all do that.
I want to say that I was leading.
We're heading left, and we can be as left as you want.
Throw Durwood in the front.
Yeah, Durhood's all the way in the front, and I'm right
Well, I'm
behind.
going to be right behind him. I'm gonna hit dudes. It's been like forever
Wait,
since I hit a dude.
Are we moving right to left?
Yes, you're moving left.
Put Durhood right in front of me. Or right side by side. Me and Durhood are side by side. We can't move Durhood. Adam, you gotta move him.
Wow, poop. So
Okay, that looks good
you
enough.
guys are in a cube like that?
Sure.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, we're fighting a gelatinous cube who drops right on top of us.
Fortunately, we're fighting a gelatinous cube that drops right on top of you.
The two fighters are in the back. I think that's funny.
Well, he's insisting on being in front. So.
Durhood is also a fighter, and Tygon is also a fighter.
We all kind of have fighting abilities. We're all.
Yeah,
melee.
but
Not a fighter
like,
class.
I'm the fighter class, and I don't know if like the name gives it away, but I'm really good at fighting dudes.
You're pretty good at fighting.
Yep.
Alright, so... check it out.
I'm guessing we're gonna get attacked from the back though, because none of us saw it. It's gonna try to sneak up on us.
Gelatinous cubes are known for their stealth.
Okay.
So we're vampire bats.
A vampire gelatinous cube.
Vampire gelatinous cube. There we go.
And... Actually, let's see. What is that 15?
That was my perception.
Okay, so let me roll for Durhood.
That 60 was
So
my perception.
Did my perception see it?
Hold on, jeez Louise, guys.
Well, Westrom had a 16, so his was above mine.
Okay, so there's going to be a surprise round, and everybody's going to be able to act in it, except for Sergio, which is the only reason why we'll have a surprise round.
Yeah.
Wait, we get a surprise round, or they're getting a surprise round?
There is a surprise round, and
But we both surprise each other besides Sergio.
yeah. If Sergio had made his perception check, then there wouldn't be one at all. Does that make sense?
I'm still confused who's getting the attack of opportunities here.
No attacks of opportunity. We haven't even rolled initiative yet. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's roll initiative. Oh, let's clear all this garbage out.
Tygon. How do I? Initiative. That's actually not bad.
Mine was terrible, but it always is.
That's actually probably my best initiative roll ever.
I get a 2. Fucking-
Should I roll anyway for even though I don't get the surprise round?
Yes.
well, yeah.
All right. There you go.
Totino's Supreme Pizza is supremely mediocre.
And roll for Durhood. I got too much stuff to juggle now.
Yeah, we don't even see any enemies. We're fighting invisible bats. Invisible vampire gelatinous cubes.
Okay.
Pterodactyls.
So we're gonna say that off. Whoa! Move the map. That's a mistake.
Oh no, we're fighting the map.
Fighting the map!
Gelatinous Island. Off in the jungle behind you and to the left, there is a giant
Back and to the
freaking
left.
spider.
Back and to the left.
It is bigger than Tygon.
Well, what is it really?
Did we see it first, or did it just come and jump us?
It is attempting to jump you, but its stealth was an 11, so everyone's aware of it except for Sergio. It attempting to jump you, so you can begin regular initiative. Now,
How far away is it?
right there.
Let's see it.
I also do not see it.
You guys should maybe try looking here.
Oh,
you're
wow.
right.
That's,
Well, I'm glad we rely on rolls because
Wow.
damn.
I would. It is really sneaky.
That's a sneaky little spider.
It doesn't have a health bar. That's what happened. That's how it got us stuff.
Yeah,
Stealth.
no health bar, yeah.
It doesn't turn its health bar on until
It's the hit.
till it feels like being healthed.
Who's first? Me?
You are.
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna cast Gorham's armor on myself,
It is a spider.
and then
It is a single spider.
move up here. 'Cause that's probably my movement, and be like, "Bitch!"
Oh, I thought you only got a.
Yeah, you can't. You
That's
can't
right.
do both of those things. We're in a surprise round.
I can't do. Oh, I can't move.
No.
Oh well, then.
Well-
If I can't move, I don't want to do Gorham's armor. Then
Okay. Well,
that was a misunderstanding of what I'm allowed to do in a surprise. What are my limited actions in a surprise round?
you
Can
have
I
one of
move
them.
or do an action?
Yep. You have one.
unaction.
You can do it. You can do a standard, which you can turn into, a move or whatever.
Oh, Gorham's armor was move and then try to get him to attack me first so that he gets.
I remembered a rule.
Also, note that he's up in a tree, so he's not really in melee range.
Oh,
You know where the vampire.
Oh
jaguars are.
well. In that case, that's all you, Tygon.
well, I don't want to waste this spell already today, but guess I cast spiritual weapon on it and go bam and hit it with the spiritual weapon. That gets an immediate attack.
That's the truth.
So its attack roll is d20 plus my What?
Plus what? Your wisdom. Or it's your base attack bonus, I think.
Is it? Because I know what the damage it does. 1d8 plus 1 per 3 caster levels, but
Attack roll is base attack bonus plus your wisdom modifier.
wait, hold on. I'm reading it. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. 1d10 plus base attack, which is 3 plus caster level, or
1d20 plus base attack bonus plus wisdom. To hit.
plus wisdom.
Neat.
Oh, it hits.
You struck a spider.
With magical rapier.
Neat.
And so that's 1d8 plus 1.
1 per 3 caster levels, yes.
Yeah. Because my caster level is 3, right?
4.
So I'm level 4, so caster level is 3, right?
Caster level's 4, but you
Oh.
you only have one set of 3 caster levels.
Okay. Smack! That feels like I hit it harder than I should have. But no, this is going to be easy. I just
Slightly
wasted
above
a
average.
really spell for.
It's only got 14 hit points. Are you kidding?
What kind of things can Durhood do? She has no ranged attacks whatsoever.
I feel like I've just wasted a spell.
You do that every time you cast a spell.
I did say it's just a spider.
She has throwing axes. She'll throw an axe at it.
Durhood's a she?
You can't tell dwarves.
You can tell by the braiding of the beard.
The bearding. Alright, so, she hit. She, being Marsha, hit. You can tell that she threw an axe at something and killed it, which I don't think she knows she has throwing axes, and did maximum damage.
It's so dead.
It is not dead. It is disabled.
Does it fall from the tree?
No, it is still conscious. Sergio does not get an action. Retstrom.
I mean, for real, it's only got like
It just
do I have
needs
a bow and arrow.
Do you have a bow and arrow? You
Nah.
You don't have a bow and arrow drawn unless you got.
I don't. No, I don't have a bow and arrow. Well, oh wait, can you ready an action?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Readying
I
is
can.
a standard action.
Well, I can't move and ready.
Correct.
It's disabled, so if it takes an action, it's going to die. So, I'm gonna get up all up in its biz.
You can't get in its biz. It's up in a tree.
No, I'm getting next to the tree's biz then.
Oh,
Jeez.
getting into the tree's biz. It's out. It's like peace be upon you.
Does it die or does it run away?
Yeah, it just leaves. It runs off with Durkhead's axe embedded in it.
Well, my spiritual weapon can move pretty quickly, so it's going to chase after it.
Oh, cool.
It's
And
why? No,
it's
dude.
dead.
It's disabled. If it moves, it dies, right?
If it does anything more than move, it dies.
Oh. Well, who cares?
Okay.
It's a spider, and we beat it. It will probably die on its own anyway. I doubt it has a great heal skill.
Unless I redirect it to a new
I
target.
doubt its constitution is spectacularly high.
It disappears into the jungle with your rapier powered by Caden Callian chasing after it. And the fate of the spider remains unknown.
It's dead. It's dead as shit.
Unless it moves 140 feet away from me, in which case then the rapier will disappear. The rapier will still chase it for 140 feet, or until it's dead.
All right, that combat was over in round 0.
I really wasted that spell, but I'm okay with it.
Huh? Did something happen?
But yeah, this thing died before. You just see the whole party flip out like ninjas.
What?
There was
I
a
really
spider.
don't like
There was a
spiders.
spider, and someone thought it was worthwhile to use a fucking spell on it.
I
It ran away.
You don't know how dangerous spiders could have been. It could have been. It could have been a fiendish spider. That spider
It
could
could
have
have
had
been a vampire spider,
It could have been a
okay?
vampire spider. It could have had class levels.
I'm sure it could have poisoned us to do a whole lot of bad things.
You guys are seeing things.
You guys are seeing things.
Maybe.
We look up at the tree, and there's like this leaf that's kind of shaped like a spider that we've just demolished.
You guys.
Good combat.
And we each gained 3,000 experience points because it was actually a dragon in disguise. Okay, we keep following the cliffside. One more tile. Can we see a way down from there?
Dead end. You're gonna have to climb if you want to keep going this way.
Yeah, we climb down.
Great.
We use both the ropes. We have 2 ropes.
You guys have successfully negated climbing being a problem outside of combat, so you move down there.
And so now we're in the structures area, right?
We're in the structures area, and let me see our route here. 1, 2, 3. All right, we went 4 hexes.
So it's like half day, right?
Half day. So okay. Lots of things to talk about here.
So do we roll perception or anything?
No, you need to chill out.
What does my perception tell me?
Your perception, you haven't arrived yet. Okay,
That's my
Are we
perception.
there yet, joke? Are we there yet? Joke might have been. I don't know. Overplayed.
okay. You're climbing down the cliff, and at the bottom of the cliff, so really more like still in here, you get down to the lower level of jungle, and all of this, all of the jungle has kind of like a color drained look to it. Like everything here has some kind of plant disease or something.
Kind of like that island off in the distance that we saw.
Yeah, kind of just kind of like a dulled look to it. And when you start walking toward the structures, like if you zoom in real close, you see that there's like a gap in between the 2 jungles there.
If you say so.
There's a
Well,
big...
I mean, his word is the only thing we have to go on. So.
Yeah, like I wish I could point more discreetly, but I can't. The little spot just over the left-hand corner of the tile.
I think I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
Basically the jungle gives way, and there's an open clearing with this field of just like withered looking flowers, and all of them have this like kind of sickly looking yellow color to them.
That's
Would this be a
not
knowledge
great.
nature or knowledge arcana, knowledge religion?
Knowledge
Determine
nature.
Why it's like this? Knowledge nature?
Yeah.
I got no clue.
Vampire vegetarian pterodactyls.
Why is it? Why is it +0? Why is it 0 + 0 + 0 + 0?
He's adding all his bonuses.
I don't know if I got that.
And a little bit of travel through the clearing. You see 2 what appear to be men standing around.
What?
Do they look goblinoid or reptilian?
They look humanoid.
Like straight like
Like
the correct size for a human?
they look human. They look as human.
Okay.
Do they look like they might be statues?
They do not appear to be statues. They appear to be swaying.
Yeah.
What is their garb?
They appear to be wearing sailor/piratey kind of garb, the kind of things that like non-noble seamen would wear.
Huh.
Maybe
Do
they
they
get
look
us
like
off
they
this
died
island, or maybe
for a
they
while?
get
Or
us
look
into
like they
slavery. Who knows?
Do I know nothing about. Well, I guess it's part of this world and also part of my ignorance about traveling on the sea. Would you be do different boats have like different uniforms or like I have no fucking clue. It's a combination of not knowing this world and also not knowing my own world.
I don't know.
How close do you have to
well,
get sense motive?
That's something Marshall doesn't know, I guess, or Ritzrum. Whoops.
You need to interact with something to sense its motive.
So
Can I perception check them and maybe see how angry they look?
Go for it. You're a pretty good distance away from them, so you're not looking at a great bonus here.
I rolled higher than a 9. So
let me
do
see.
they appear? Are they just like do they appear to be like just standing guard?
Well, let me see if they see you because they also get a perception bonus.
Oh dear.
we never said we were moving stealthily, so
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
but there is a distance factor in each.
And also, we're kind of in the jungle.
You're not in a jungle. You're leaving a jungle into
Well,
a
we're still
clearing.
in a jungle. Leaving a jungle means you had to be in a jungle.
That's true. Okay. It's gonna roll a 1d20. Okay. They start heading in your direction. Redstrom, you get a good look at them, especially when they start heading your way, and you note that they do not look to be alive, and there's all kinds of like weird growths all over them. You also see that one of these in this field of like yellow flowers, they kind of clump up together like it's gathering itself, and this big like tall stalk twitching kind of flower thing heads your direction as well.
Shit. I do believe these undead people mean us harm, and also there was an alive flower that probably also wants to kill us.
the question is, did the flower make the zombie men, or are these actually zombies? or just
Odds are
parasite
both these
thing?
people, both these things were created by the same thing. I don't think there's any relation between them besides one person made both of them.
Well, no. The question is, is it religious zombie, or is it a plant-controlled parasite?
I don't know. You should roll initiative about it, and you guys should spread out however you want to be.
I would say we're still moving in the same, pattern.
Oh, we should probably be on the squares. We gotta
Which
realign
direction are we
ourselves.
heading? Are we heading north or left?
We're heading
or...
north. We're heading northwest.
Okay, so I need to rotate.
This is just after you climb down from the
I'll be right there.
cliff face.
Do I? He did a perception check. I didn't, so I don't necessarily see all that they're zombies, right?
I said so. I told you.
said so out loud.
Do I need to say? Should I make a character voice? Yes, that was. I didn't mean that I didn't mean that disparagingly. I'm sorry, but that was a joke.
No, I was going to be like, I'll start walking up to them and try to do diplomacy.
No, I said Ritzrum said, "Hey, these guys are undead, and I think they mean us harm."
Oh, okay.
Also, there's an alive plant that probably also wants to kill us.
Lovely. Let me put on my hat so I can fight.
Get my bow and arrow ready.
Right?
No.
Pull out my silver rapier, my Masterwork silver rapier instead of my normal rapier. Because that does bonus damage against undead, right? If I remember correctly. Correct, silver against undead.
No comment.
No, that's something that I would know.
That is, he's a cleric.
All right, you would know that silver weapons sometimes do bonus damage against some undead. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So that's why I pull out the silver rapier.
Okay. It takes me a little bit longer to set up all the combats because I don't necessarily know which ones we're gonna do.
Yeah, I feel you. Are werewolves a thing?
Werewolves are a thing.
Okay, and I imagine silver's good against them.
Silver's good against them.
Probably.
Okay. Pre-established mythos. Back in my day,
You never had a day.
I didn't. Third edition was my first.
3.5 is the first D&D I played, and then I played 5th edition a little bit.
I really want to play 5th edition. It seems really good.
It's a good time. I like
I've only played it once.
5th edition is so easy. I love it.
I like it better playing, but I don't like it better GMing because I like having robust rule sets.
I really like 3.5.
Well, yeah, that's the reason I'm playing Pathfinder.
Pathfinder is 3.5.
It's not exactly 3.5. It's similar.
I think it's a bit better, actually.
5th edition is good for flow and for story-driven games and for getting on with it.
Yeah,
exactly.
For getting on with it. But like as a GM, I don't like just getting on with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this thing's got.
Oh, their hood needs
I just realized something.
realigned. Just
Would
BT
my
dubs.
rapier have my
Okay.
magical rapier gotten an attack of opportunity when the spider tried to flee?
Were you up in the tree?
No, my spiritual weapon.
It doesn't provoke. It doesn't threaten.
Oh.
Dude, that spider's dead. The DM says it's vague, but that dude was at 0 health.
Just saying.
Like, this is a jungle. I'm sure something tried to attack it, and it just got immediately killed. This can be our mythos discrepancy. It's Schrodinger's spider.
Okay, this thing is going to begin, and these things have a jump on you.
The undead?
Oh, we
Rude.
rolled that weapon wrong, by the way. The spiritual weapon has the same attack weapon ratings as a weapon of its type. So since it's a rapier, it'd have the +6 of a rapier.
That's not true.
According to the spell right here, let me read it. The weapon takes the shape of a weapon favored by your deity or weapon with some spiritual significance or symbolism to you. It's the same threat range and critical map multipliers. And it
Right.
uses the base attack. Oh, wait, no. You're right. Never mind. I kept reading.
Okay, so the plant thing's gonna go first.
I don't see the plant thing.
It's up there.
It's up there.
It's the green splooch.
Oh, I see it. I just scroll up. It's way up there.
Not that green splooch. It's the other green splooch.
Is your splooge green? You might want to get that looked at.
I said splooch, not splooge.
Splooch.
Rude.
Splooch.
All right, and it is going to just kind of creep forward. And
We are not fatigued anymore, correct?
No.
no, you're fine.
Whoa.
Oh, hi!
Hi.
Oh my.
Did it use its action to charge? Or something?
Or something.
That was... These aren't the slow zombies. These are the fast zombies.
You get a good look at it, and it is definitely what was at one time a alive person, but there are vines and tendrils and things running all throughout its body.
Oh, so it's probably not a religious undead. It's a parasite undead. Well,
Eh,
Yeah.
undead's undead.
well, it just means my silver rapier will just be at standard attack, not no bonus.
Well, if you move, you can draw the other one. So, and you go next.
Well, no, you have to do it on your movement, or it doesn't take an action.
You
to
can
take
you,
your
you
weapon?
can you if you can make a move action and a draw weapon action at the same time.
But wouldn't that take place of my
Nope.
action?
No, it will not. They are considered one action.
Oh.
I remember 2 rules.
2 rules.
I'm very impressed with myself.
All right, so that I mean that's all that happens. That thing's done. Tygon, you're up.
Oh, that's it. Oh, you fucked up, zombie.
So, I'm going to come.
Close ranks.
Come
If you
up
guys want to
behind it.
like fuck up that plant, that'd be cool. Because I am really afraid to get near that thing.
I can't reach. Oh, I can't reach the plant from where I'm at.
Well, I would say ranged attacks.
I don't really have ranged attack.
You have spells.
I
I
had
used
spells.
my one good.
You were willing to waste a spell on a spider, but oh, here's this necromancer plant. That's out of the spell slot.
Plants with class levels.
all the other like spells I have are like close up. That like spiritual weapon is my one ranged. If it wasn't in a tree, I wouldn't have done that. But I'm going to move behind it here so that Restum's kind of flanking it. This would be flanking it, right? If I moved here
Moved where?
You would need
to
to.
here, would
you
this
would-
be flanking
that's
it?
There.
Not a
Nope.
flank.
Nope.
So it
Has
has
to be.
here.
You have to be there.
So
It
5.
would be a flank in 5th edition.
So what's my movement? Hold on.
Well, there's not even really a.
Let me look at my movement real quick.
It's
20
there.
feet.
Is there an ally adjacent? Then yes, it's a flank.
But moving from there, from here to here would get it provoked, right?
Yes.
5th edition is pretty good about that. I think being there really kind of should be
It
a
does
flank.
help.
Like,
Yeah. We can move over to 5th edition. It'd be a hell of a lot more work for me because I have to recalculate everything.
can we just bring this one roll in over?
Okay, then yes, there's no such thing as flanking anymore. You're allowed to get sneak attack now with your rogue levels.
Okay, well then I'm just moving
Oh,
over
all
here.
those.
Okay.
And I will attack it. As I move, because now I know, I switch to my other rapier. The good one.
Okay.
So I'm just going to stab it.
Successfully done.
And I just nick it.
Just the
With my rapier.
you stab it and then there's just like
You need
cloud of like dust particles spew out everywhere.
You need to get more like fucking range spells, man.
Sir Geo.
There's not a lot for cleric at low levels.
So I'm going
Yeah.
to
Yeah, I feel you,
fire
man.
an arrow at the plant. I'm actually gonna,
Okay.
and because it is 35, I can't do the point blank. So I'll just
You could move.
fire.
Yeah, I would suggest moving.
Yeah.
Just so
However, I am going to do
Redstone tactician man.
rapid shot, so it's going to be -2 to the roll for 2 shots.
You
Okay.
should move first. Move first though, so he's not in your way.
No, it doesn't matter. I have
I'm
precise
short.
shot.
I'm very
No,
small.
he's giving it cover. It doesn't matter.
It does. He has cover.
Talking about me, I have cover.
No, it
No.
has cover. There is something
has-
between you and him.
Oh, so
Tygon-
what are the
Tygon
negatives
is between
to
you.
that then?
There's
you
not
gotta
any
do is you-
negatives. He gets a bonus to his armor class.
Wait,
You
what's the cover? Are you talking about that the gnome is cover?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Just move one to the left.
Yeah.
You could just shift.
There.
All right.
I was about to say, it's not cover. It's not cover for the gnome. It's my cover because the gnome's in front of me.
Honestly, yeah, it's a gnome. They're pretty tiny.
Yeah.
It's a little silly.
It still makes you think about not shooting him in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Actually, are there rules about sizes when it comes to
Yes.
cover?
If you're more than 2 size categories different, then you could ignore it.
Ah, you're only one though, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay, I already put the -1 in there, so that's 15 after the adjustment for the first one.
That is the most complex fucking 1d20 plus 0
Well,
plus 0 plus 1 plus 3 plus 4 plus 0
It's
plus
because
1
it just automatically
plus 0
does.
times 2.
It does every possible calculation or combination that could be on there.
I mean, that's really neat. It's just really funny to read.
-1 in there. The -1 is for the rabbit
Alright.
shot.
So is that 15 correct?
The 15 is my final answer.
Okay, it hits.
Yay! And that is a +2 to damage. No, I'm sorry, that's not a power attack, so it's not additional damage, it's just additional attacks.
No damage. Also.
0. That can't be right.
Yeah, you can't really roll a 0.
I'm not sure what happened there.
And you got a +2.
It's because there's
Worst case, it's +3.
there's a plus in there. You put a plus.
Oh, what the heck?
You put
Let me just roll 1d8 straight.
you put a plus inside one of the fields.
There, I just rolled a regular 1d8, 3 damage.
3 damage.
It's supposed to be plus
And then
3,
my
right?
second attack, God. Flank, no. Power attack, -1. Modifier, no. Ooh.
That also hits.
That is no, not a crit. That's an 18, and I crit on 19, so. I gotta figure out what the hell is wrong with the damage there. So I funked 2 arrows deep into it. 1 for 3, 1 for 4 damage.
Neat. Okay. It lets out this kind of a weird quiver, but it doesn't make any noise whatsoever, other than the like rustling, kind of gross noises. And this thing is going to charge Tygon.
Okay. Bring it, bitch.
All right, and it is slamming you with a 17 to hit.
My AC is 16.
It hits you for 7 damage. And it was charging, so we'll mark it as such.
What does that do to it if it's charging?
He's easier to hit now.
Okay.
Retstorm.
So
Well,
you're putting them at flanking advantage?
if
giving you an attack?
oh, you're right. And I want to get the easy power attacks. But yeah, maybe they might have more health than that. All right. Oh man, when's the last time he even fucking attacked? Holy shit!
But I just realized that there's like no move of that guy's health. My -1.
Okay,
My 1 hit point against him. His health
So-
doesn't move at all.
I'm going to double attack with my Earthbreaker and Quar. Oh, jeez. I actually thought we honestly thought I wouldn't get like a chance to attack this session. Fuck.
If I ever need filler, I just add fighting.
Yeah. So when I double attack, it's a
You want to know your numbers?
it's a -2 to my first attack, correct?
I think it's a -2 to both of them, but that's it.
Or yeah, both. Yeah.
You're at +7 +6 because the
Okay.
first one's masterwork.
Okay, that's what I thought. There's zombies though.
Slashing and
Nah, dude.
bludgeoning and slashing.
What? Yeah. I'm just gonna normal attack.
I don't think they're hard to hit, if that's what you're worried about.
Well, they are when you blow it.
Yeah.
Oh, that one hit.
Yeah, that's a for sure hit. You didn't want to gum up your pretty Earthbreaker. That's like
Yeah, I swear.
it's like
Fucking.
that's
I've
ancestral.
rolled terribly this entire session, and the one fucking time it matters. Oh, I rolled a 1, guys. I hit myself in the fucking face.
All right, good times. Sergio, I just want you to be aware you only have 4 arrows left.
Oh, snap.
Probably
Yeah.
make arrows pretty easy.
Yeah, all those craft skills you don't have.
Well, yeah, I know. I'll just
You don't
have
have
to
You don't have like super
retrieve
crafty
as much as I
arrows.
can. Yeah.
All right, so that thing
That might not be great,
That
but-
thing shambles on forward, and it is going to shoot out a cloud of dust toward you guys. And
Wait, did Durhood go?
heck no,
Yeah, Durhood's not even on the initiative.
Durhood's last. Man, I don't even know how Durhood works.
Rude. Not even gonna roll. Pshaw.
Durhood stayed with camp. Get out of town.
So shouldn't Durhood...
I'm sorry for making you play both parties. Whoever wins, you lose.
I know. Durhood is gonna move over here and two-hand her Urgosh. His Urgosh. So that's gonna be +6. Durhood's amazing. Durhood can do anything. All right.
Redstrom has a thing for Durhood now. After that, he's like, oh my gosh.
All right.
Nah. If I have a bromance with a Sergio.
Okay,
yeah.
so now because Durhood moved up, this thing, it's still going to shoot out a cloud of yellow-looking dust, but it's going to shoot at Durhood now, because Durhood's the big scary one.
I didn't see any damage on that zombie.
Oh, because I didn't turn it on. Zoink.
Well, you know how hard it is to turn on a zombie.
Okay. So I need Durhood to dodge an attack. Alright, I rolled a number. Durhood's armor class is lower than that number, so it hit. And then Durhood needs to make a will save. Durhood's going to roll a will save. And get a fail.
You know, if you kill Durhood, like when Marsha's in here,
And then she should feel bad for not coming.
Yep.
well, that's how we killed Augury.
Yep, like 3 times?
Yeah.
Okay, Durhood just drops everything he's holding and stands there.
Stunned or controlled?
He's a zombie too.
Redstrom, you are attacked by a zombie man. But good thing you're made out of immunity. 15 to hit.
Look, not even close. Try harder, son.
All right. And Tygon, you're up.
I can do a shield bash as an attack, right? With my shield.
You can.
What's the roll for that? Because I realize my rapier is a poke and doesn't really do damage to them. So I want to do a shield bash.
Okay.
I'm looking for that information on my sheet.
It's a d20 plus your strength bonus plus your base attack bonus.
Okay.
I'd go for the one on the left so we can
Yes,
maybe get Sergio a clear shot.
Yes, that's exactly the one I was going for. A d20 plus strength bonus plus base attack bonus. Oh. Is that crit on a shield bash?
You can crit with a shield bash. Did you roll 20? No.
I rolled a 19.
No.
Yeah, shields are only 20. I don't think
but
shields
I
really have a
hit.
range.
I'm sure that hit. So what do I roll for attack for a shield bash?
You're small, so I think it's a D3.
No pluses?
No.
Well, plus your strength.
Yeah.
Plus what?
Let me make sure that it's a D3.
And it's a. Do you need to know the type of shield?
It doesn't matter.
It is a light wooden shield.
It's a D2.
It's a D2.
Neat.
Max damage.
Maximum damage. The zombie is plussed.
Plus?
Yeah,
The opposite of non-plus, I guess.
correct.
I need to see that health bar drop.
All right. Health bar is updated. Anything else? You gonna move? You happy?
Can you tell me a path?
I was trying to. I
Honestly,
didn't see the bar move at all, but okay.
Well, you could move to the left one. I could move the right one, so I could have an open path to keep working on
If
that.
I move,
I don't think that's an open path.
Well, also, that's right. If you move one space to the left, there'll be an attack of opportunity, so don't worry about it.
no matter which way I move, I get an attack.
Oh, nah.
If I
No,
just,
he could shift. Like, shifting doesn't provoke.
so if I,
I think I'm just going to do an end around her hood
If
to the left.
Tygon were to move from here to here, come on, there you go. And then Sergio were to take where Tygon was, that would not provoke any attack of opportunity because you'd be shifting. However,
Don't
Sergio,
worry about it, because I'm going to shift over to here.
you can't shift more than one space.
well, he doesn't need to shift. He can just move.
Well, yeah,
Uh,
sorry.
Oh, yeah, you
move.
can.
Shifting is a
Can he-
mechanical term, so
Yeah,
Sorry.
can he squeeze between the rock and Durhood
in a
then?
hard place. No.
But he can climb up
Like-
on the rock.
You
He can't go from here,
you can't take that diagonal, no.
from here. Okay.
That
And I
diagonal's
can't
no
move
good.
through Durhood.
You can
I can't
move
move through Durhood Square.
You can move through Durhood Square.
But you'll provoke.
Yeah, but I also...
Could you move to be on top of the rock, and that might put you ahead above all of us to shoot?
He would almost certainly have to make a climb check.
Yeah, if you want to climb up that rock.
But that wouldn't.
If
The climb
I
check
do
wouldn't
that-
count as an action, would it?
It would count as part of your move action, but it's so close. Well, I'll let. Fuck, I'm backseat DMing here.
No,
Holy
you're
shit.
fine. You're good.
But it would be counted as part of your move. I don't know how tall the rock is, though. I would assume 5 feet max.
It's not crazy tall. It's just like a big boulder.
You would have to make a
it's not
climb
going to
check.
take
Which,
my action for that turn.
No, that would just
yeah, it would be part of your move
It's part of
action.
your move
So
action.
no. Yeah.
Okay, good. So I can still climb and fire. And yeah.
Yeah, I'd get on top of that rock. Then you can see over all of us. Do that shit.
Where?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Is Tygon's round
Are you
over?
finished?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, okay. we were just talking.
I'm
All
just
right,
talking
I'm
zombies bearing down on us. All right,
Right
climb.
here.
Athletics.
I'm going to make a climb check.
Acrobatics. Climb check.
Acrobatics.
No, well, no, climb. You're right.
Yeah.
Done. You
Nice.
scoot up there.
Done and done. Yeah.
That's what you roll
All
an
right.
AT on. Fucking wait. You get a +6. You could have rolled a 4 and probably made that.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a climber.
Okay.
I got out of a range, so I'm at 35 feet again. So I'm not going to do the point blank shot, but I'm going to do the rapid shot.
You can't rapid shot. You move too much.
Deadly aim. -1 to hit, +2 to damage.
Okay.
All right, I will do that. Hang on a second. That's after the penalty, so 17.
That is a hit.
Power attack. There, 6 damage.
Nice.
That's after the bonus. So,
Okay.
and that will be my turn. Okay. Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Zombie time. It is no longer charging. and it is going to attack Tygon.
It's fair.
With a 9 to hit.
No. I just kind of brush his attack aside with my shield. Be like, bitch!
Red
Trying to
Storm.
start something.
All right. No power attack because, holy shit, I rolled a 1. Are you? This fucking game.
As he rage quits.
I mean, this isn't a clutch battle, so.
I just really.
You really don't want to make a mess.
Fucking really?
You really don't want to make a mess with that hammer.
What's my fucking threat range on this piece of shit?
Let's see here.
20, I'm pretty sure. Clar's
probably a 20. It's 20.
Yeah. Yep. Cool.
It's
Cool.
weird
Cool,
that
cool.
like whenever you specifically play D&D with me, it is a roller coaster of emotions.
Well, look at my fucking rolls. Holy shit.
It's a roller coaster of bell curves.
I swear to God.
Not destroyed either.
The claw's a little extra. But it's supposed to be, I hit with the earthquake. I got +7. God, Jesus, fuck.
Durhood is completely lost his mind. He is no longer responding to anything. This thing is going to shamble like so, and it's going to shoot another one of those clouds at Sergio this time. So Sergio, does a 23 hit your touch AC?
Yeah.
Yeah, make a will save.
Will save. Yes, I will save. I won't save.
All right. Oh, sorry. One other thing that Durhood did was that. Okay, Sergio, you lose your mind.
Why did... But Durhood dropped all of his weapons, though, right?
Yep.
I hope you don't know how to fight Durhood.
I'm out of it. Me too. I'm
All
out of
right.
it too.
Red Storm, this thing is attacking you.
I hope it crits.
I hope it crits. I'm tired of this campaign, guys. I'm going to kill everybody. So a 20 to hit, but not a
Oh, yeah, of course it does.
not a critical hit.
I mean, yeah, that hits me.
All right, 7 damage.
What save would I have to make? Because that's...
Save yourself. This is just
Okay.
a slam.
Jeez.
And Tygon, you're up.
What?
What? Not 7D. 7.
I pressed -7, and it made it 7-, and I was like, oh, I don't know what to do with this.
What happened?
He put his health at -7 instead of subtracting 7.
I'm not sure how. I'm very sure I pressed it in the right order. Oh, my keyboard shut off. Yeah, okay.
You need a keyboard
You know
I
what?
I actually do need a new keyboard.
and a webcam.
Maybe one day.
Well, if I just book it, I can get right up to it to attack it.
Do you not? Can you spell? Could you use a spell on it?
Our campaign's evolving.
Players, I can't really.
I can kind of trim it.
Hold up for a second. Hold up for a
Oh,
second.
right.
I need to make the player
Someone.
large.
Do it.
I can try to hold it.
I can't see the addition. Is it 5th?
Yeah, 5th edition.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take the risk of provoking an attack and charge right through these mother lovers.
1 second.
It doesn't actually.
Such bolding.
I don't know where it says 5th edition on here at all.
And I'm gonna run up there to attack the blob. I'm gonna use all my movement, and I'm gonna take the risk of 2 hits.
2 hits. Here they come.
If they hit me, I can still keep moving, right?
Correct.
It doesn't stop
I'm
me.
running this sucker.
A 12 to hit.
12 misses.
A critical fumble.
So they both
They
miss.
both miss. That other one trips over that earthbreaker that's floating around everywhere.
So I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna attack the green blob and hoping that
With a spell?
Huh?
With a spell?
This close, I could do Bane, I could do Heal, I could do Charm, I could do Gorb's Armor on myself.
You used your one offensive spell on a spider?
Well, I have Gorm's Armor, which can be offensive, but I really didn't have an opportunity to cast it. It's cast on myself, and anything that hits me with a natural weapon takes damage. I'm only level. I only have like 2 spells.
He's
different levels of
not
spell.
a terrible fighter. He's just not a fighter.
Yeah. Okay, so I am. And the 20 plus 6 with my rapier, stabbing this piece of thing, and
Does a 16 hit you?
Does a 16 hit me?
Yep.
Who's rolling a 16?
The plant monster hurls a tentacle at you as you approach it.
But
On me?
but how so?
How does it provoke on me?
Because you moved within its 10-foot reach.
Oh, it has a 10-foot.
Oh, plant monsters.
Oh, damn. Yeah,
Deceiving.
No, 16 is my AC.
All right, you are hit for 5 points of damage as it tries to wrap a tendril around you.
Is it trying to grapple me?
It's not trying to grapple you. It's not that tough of a monster. But you ran over to it and freaked out because you did not expect tendrils to come out of the ground and slap at you.
And which is why I missed.
Which is why you missed. Always make the narrative fit.
Yes.
Every single creature that is an enemy has used its attack of opportunity.
So, yeah. Feel free to move.
Sergio, you drop everything.
Yeah.
Hey Zenith,
Hey, buddy.
could you roll a 1?
Could I roll a 1? I'll
Just
do,
for once?
I'll do my best.
Instead of 3 1s for 3 of us.
You know I'm
Could you get 1 maybe every once in a while?
You know I'm the pain train.
Fuck.
Oh, these things are not unintelligent. It's going to move into a flank. Here comes a slam on Tygon. Ooh, yeah, 25 to hit.
Oh, God.
For 10 damage.
Oh, gosh.
Man.
Yeah, this. Remember that group that died to that Trump encounter?
Nice knowing you guys.
So, okay, I've
All you, Richard.
I've run this campaign once before, and my dad played in it. He was a barbarian, and he got knocked down to 1 hit point in this fight. Everybody else was down, and he killed it and saved the day.
Oh, impressive. I wish that would happen.
All right, Retsom.
My turn.
Retsom, you're up.
I'm going to use my claw first.
Okay, that's fine. Knock that bad roll out of the way. Hit.
I swear.
How much damage does that do? Maybe that'll finish him off. You can move to the next one and use the other attack. And get a flanking bonus.
I mean,
It is destroyed. It falls to the ground, and the plant just kind of dies.
all right, I'm gonna hit this one.
And you got flanking bonus now.
Also hits.
A roll.
Do some damage, man.
Ooh,
I don't know what happened there.
You didn't roll any dice.
2D plus 4. 2D what?
There we go.
It's a
Yeah, this
two-dimensional
motherfucker was
dice.
dead. Like, if I had rolled one twice in a fucking row, both the zombies would have been dead forever ago.
Yeah, I know. All right, you could have killed all these guys in one go. You smash that zombie into the ground, and it does not recover.
I didn't roll like shit, so they died. That's what happens.
That's what happens. And your turn's over. You're out of actions. Durhood is out of life. Round 4. This thing is going to 5-foot step away from Tygon and hurl one of those spore clouds at him. So an 8 versus your touch AC.
Miss.
All right. And you're up.
Give me room so I can charge, please.
Can we just get out of the way?
Ritzrum claws the ground with his foot. And he two hands his hammer.
I don't really care what you do. Just give me room to charge.
Okay, I'm going to move 5 feet this way. And I want, looking at Sergio and Durhood in front of me, does it look like I could do a heal check, or if channel positive energy would snap them back, or anything like that?
You can make a knowledge nature check and decide these things. Because you're dealing with plant monsters.
19.
19 total.
Yeah,
With no ranks.
no ranks. I'm not trained in nature.
This is a plant monster.
I'm not asking about the plant monster. I'm asking about Durhood and Sergio.
Right. You expect them to turn into plant monsters like those other zombies at any minute.
Not even healing. I couldn't.
No. Okay, I know what you need to do. Oh wait, is he out of turns? Is he out of actions?
He took a move action to study these things.
You need to keep Durhood from moving. Because Durhood is going to move up, and I can't charge. You need to stop Durhood from moving.
I can do that. Stop Durhood from moving, because Sergio is also going to move.
Yeah, but he won't interfere with my charge. He'll just go straight up.
Okay.
He's mind controlled or whatever. All they want to do is be near it. He's going to take the path of
Can I
least
take another
resistance.
5-foot step, or is my movement done?
Your movement is done.
You're right next to him, though. It's fine.
Well, no, he's not going to attack me. I'm going to cast Hold Person on Durhood.
Ooh, nice.
DC 15 will negates.
Will he fails.
So he is held, he cannot move.
Awesome.
Go for it.
The best PvP. All right, Sergio.
Yeah.
You're a zombie. You walk up.
Yeah.
Ritzrum.
Oh, Durhood wasn't even going to go. Durhood went after me. Shit, I'm an idiot. Fuck. Oh, wait, but Durhood should have gone, though, right?
Durhood goes last because I skipped him. He didn't
Right.
step at all last turn because he was already next to him. He just didn't do anything.
Oh, fuck. That's what... Oh, shit. Oh,
So I
well.
should have held Sergio.
Well, no, it doesn't
It's
matter.
all good. Charging happened. Swing and a miss.
What's the bonus for charging? +2?
+2. Beautiful.
Do I get a bonus to attack for charging?
Attack roll, not damage.
Or damage?
No.
Okay.
Splat.
Do I get to attack again?
No. His charging is a full round action.
Oh, shit. That motherfucker's like 1 hit point.
Durhood is blank. This thing is holy schmoly. It's going to 5-foot step. It looks like it's trying to make to the jungle to escape at this point. It's going to launch a cloud of dust at Ritzrum. Last ditch, get out of jail free card. A 4 to hit your touch AC. Does that make you happy? Am I rolling low enough numbers?
Yes.
All right, Ty,
It does.
you're up.
If it's fitting.
I was like, your touch AC is, of course you hit.
My touch AC? Nah, I got +3 dex, man.
Oh man.
So I can move through these guys, right?
Yes.
So 5. I'm gonna take the risk that it's gonna hit me, but I won't block you. That's 20
I
feet.
do. It's. I have plenty of health. I will take the attack opportunity. You do what you need to do. I
I'm
trust you to
gonna
kill me
take an
after.
attack opportunity too, but I'm gonna get up right next to it and hit it with the rapier again.
Yeah, it's gonna slap you. Slap you with a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Hits.
1d4 plus 1.
3 damage.
That kills it, right?
That is enough to kill it.
Yeah.
And
All right, and once this thing goes down and dies, and you hack it to pieces, Sergio and Durhood are eventually able to come to their senses.
And I'm going to go ahead and channel positive energy twice. So that's...
Full hit points.
How
get my
big is
arrow-
the structure? Yeah,
What?
well,
Y'all might be at full hit points, but I'm at like negative. I'm like only have 13
It's
hit
11.
points left.
oh no, yeah, please channel, like heal yourself. Of course, I was asking about this structure, but I realized it's 11.
How many arrows did you miss with?
None. I had 3 out of 3 hit.
And then they're all expended. You can only
Where
recover
is
missed arrows.
Oh, okay.
It's just 2d6, right? It's not plus anything.
It should be.
No,
It should be at least +1.
No, it shouldn't be plus anything unless you have specials. It is just 2d6.
Oh, huh.
I'm doing 2 channels.
Oh, right.
So it's
I've
40.
been listening to another podcast.
Is it
So
the
plus
Adventure
6.
Zone?
It is.
Because that's the best thing to do on alternate Thursdays. It's great because my 5th edition game is on Thursdays, and then Adventure Zone is on the other Thursday. So every Thursday I get my D&D fix.
I've been listening to it.
Well,
I've been playing catch up. I'm not up to date. But yeah.
How far are you?
The Crystal Kingdom.
Oh, that's right when I started listening. I haven't.
I've been playing. Yeah.
I didn't do the backlog.
Crystal. You're
What?
full health.
I didn't listen to the backlog. I just jumped in.
I've listened to all of it.
You're a better man than me.
But according to where I am now, I listen to it at work.
But
so.
it's my bim bams.
Hey,
Exactly.
You're at full health.
Oh, tight.
Tight.
Yeah, unless you're less than 16 down.
All right.
16 health plus.
That was the most dangerous combat we've had in a while. How do you guys?
It
feel?
was.
It's like we had some really dangerous combats, and then I kind of threw you a bone by putting you into this level 1 adventure path, and
This is a level 1 adventure?
we were supposed to have started on level 1.
Well, that's some horse shit for those level 1 characters. You Shocker Lizard's level 1? Are you fucking kidding?
It's a random encounter table.
Well, fuck that encounter table. That's some horse shit.
It's a 97 plus on the encounter table.
Oh, that's pretty horse shit.
You're
Oh, you guys rolled. The DM rolled not in your favor? Oh, well, we hope you had fun for 2 weeks, because it's done now.
The highest CR on that table is a 5.
For level 1s?
That's how encounter tables work.
So what was the...
There needs to be a
what was the
grading
rate for this
scale or
fight?
some shit.
The next hardest encounter is Shocker Lizards at a CR 4.
Well, yeah, because Shocker Lizards will fuck your shit.
Ahead of this? Wait, where does this encounter rate?
This was not a random encounter. This was a scripted encounter based on the area you were in.
What was this, a 2 or 3 or something?
Fuck, I don't know.
It was unfortunate roll saves and unfortunate rolls.
This was a CR 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just we rolled pretty awful.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
All right, let's make it to the interesting place, and then we'll stop.
What's after 10?
Okay.
No,
I was
what-
going to say, how big is the structure? Because I was going to say maybe we should just head back now because we are down a lot of spell slots.
Yeah, you don't have any spells left.
Well, no.
Well, I mean, I don't.
That spell. I used my hold person, my spiritual weapon. I used 2 level 2 spells. I still have 2 other level 2 spells. Full strength and calm emotions.
Well, everything could be fine.
It's up
then.
to you guys. You guys can go back, or you can push forward.
How big is the structure?
How big?
Can we see the structures?
What you saw from the other side of the lagoon was it looked like a bunch of small like lean-tos, like almost as if it was another a camp or maybe like a native village kind of a deal.
Well,
It wasn't like a temple or something.
okay. Well, actually, yeah, we should probably push on then.
Yeah, let's push on. Let's check it out.
Okay, you head. So let's jump back to overland map. All right, and you push to the next one. The first thing you note as you approach this place is that there is what appears to be a more or less well-worn trail that leads into it, as well as behind you to the jungle to the southwest.
All right, I'm gonna start being stealthy then, I guess.
Okay.
I'll try to be stealthy too, but probably not.
I mean, I will almost certainly fail.
You don't need to roll
I'm gonna
anything.
try.
You just need to commit to saying that you're trying to sneak up. That's fine.
Okay.
If it's a well-worn path, as soon as I notice that like this is a path people take frequently, I'm gonna try sneaking.
All right. And you approach this building, or not this building. These buildings. They look like basically small little shelters that are made out of driftwood and salvaged wood. Most of them have collapsed and ruined. And it doesn't look like... It looks like this was a shelter that someone that shipwrecked put together in a hurry. There is a person standing in the middle of the camp on the beach side that is just staring out to sea.
Do they look alive or dead?
He's undead.
It looks
I can promise you he's undead.
it.
Undead I can deal with. Undead I can deal the fuck with.
You can't tell if it's undead or not. It looks to be
He's
lady.
maybe playing undead.
Looks
but-
to be a lady in a mostly ruined and tattered dress.
Yep, I play Dark Souls. That's undead.
Everything in Dark Souls is undead.
I motion for everyone else to stay behind me and stay stealthy, and I move forward so that if I call out, they don't see me, and I call that they don't see everyone else, but they see me.
Are you sure you don't want to scout out a bit more? I'm
Maybe.
sure there is more to this area than that one person. I feel like we can wait at least a little bit to see if there's any other people around before
Okay.
we make any real progress.
Okay, I wait a little bit with them.
Yeah, like, can we see any other movement? Is there anyone else around? I'd say we wait maybe 30 minutes. Cool with you guys?
Okay.
And just kind of
You stalk. You do your sniper business.
yeah.
You do not see anyone else moving around inside the camp. You also don't see anyone moving around up and down this path that leads out into the jungle.
Does the woman move at all in that 30
She
minutes?
does not move that entire time.
Yep. Super undead.
Or dead?
Well,
And
most
standing?
people when they die don't stay standing.
People die when they are killed.
This kills the crab.
The crab's a couple hexes that way.
I step forward enough that like they aren't. If I call out, it'll see me, but not them. And I call
Oh,
out.
whoa! No! Talk this plan through with us first, please, before you do these things.
No, I already said it.
Jesus! Fuck! We can. Well, okay. I get into the best position I can without drawing attention to myself to ambush.
Yeah, I moved away from them so that they don't.
No, that isn't what happens. That isn't what happens. You don't tell me what I do.
No, I said I moved away from you.
But you didn't. I stayed with you.
Every time you
Okay.
move,
I'm a fully
Wrestler's
realized
like-
character. I have agency.
ooh.
Okay, fine. You can move with me. And as
I'm
soon
going-
as
If you are going to make yourself obviously visible, I'm going to stay more hidden than you, but I'm going to stay basically by your side. I'm not more than like 20 feet away from you.
I make myself obviously visible, and I call out very calmly to the woman.
Okay.
Hello.
She slowly horror movie turns around.
Horror movie turn.
And she doesn't appear to be a human person. In fact, her face is this like gaping maw of a flower.
I saw that. Thank you.
Her face is a flower.
It's like the
Would you look at that?
You should just look at us.
kind of.
And then she starts running toward you because that's how undead are. Come on.
I
All right. Do you want this to be a
Well-
cliffhanger combat, or do you guys want to resolve it tonight?
I'm
mean-
game.
I gotta go.
Oh, you do? Okay.
It's late. I have bedtime, so.
Okay, dope.
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger, if that's
combat.
okay with you guys.
Cliffhanger combat.
Yeah, I'm cool with whatever.
All right.
Thanks.
Zombie.
Like,
zombie matron.
Just remember, but I was saying I'm very prepared to ambush. So I think that means basically I had a prepared action to hit her if she gets close.
And I can't go ahead and cast Gorm's armor on
No,
myself.
we're gonna roll initiative.
All right.
Cause
Well, thanks, guys. I'll catch you later.
bye everybody.
Next
Goodbye.
Wednesday. Next Wednesday.
I'll be-
Not sure
will-
about that.
Not sure about
I'll be
next
here.
Wednesday?
We'll figure it out.
I'm
I'm
available.
good. Any given Wednesday,
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm gonna do something. Play along. Play along. Play along.
Against my better judgment.
I'm playing.
Okay.
I'm typing something in the Hangout.
He's playing a long con. I don't even have Hangouts open.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
why would
good-
any of us have hands open? We're literally right here.
Well, no, because Marsha's not.
Yeah, but I don't want the notifications going off all the time because I'm a popular guy.
I'm gonna send a message in that Hangout. In a moment, when I send it, play along.
Oh, you're gonna say
me
Martin
20?
Durhood died. I'm not.
No, I'm
not
not
jumping
gonna
in
say
this.
Kirby died. I'm gonna say all of our NPC friends died.
Ah, well, okay.
Oh.
All right. Good night.
Good night.